Coming up, Gossip Geek calls me a sex symbol, which narrows down her secret identity to my mother and your mother.
And don't panic, we're still in the same studio. We just really like the color blue.
Classes can wait.
You're on Harvard time.
Welcome to a new semester of On Harvard Time. Because Valentine's Day was this week, this episode is all about the women who make our lives special.
Our special woman number one is Hillary Clinton. She won the Massachusetts primary last week on Super Tuesday. Our own Charles James was undecided on Election Day and asked for advice from voters at Quincy House.
I'm Charles James, reporting for On Harvard Time here in front of Quincy House at the voting booths, and I'm really excited to cast my ballot. Unfortunately, I spent too much time studying for my Gov final and procrastinating to actually research the candidates. So I'm going to spend the next few minutes asking my fellow students questions on who I should actually vote for. In the off chance that you hate black people, could you tell me who is the best candidate to keep the black man down? Dennis Kucinich. That's a funny name. It sounds like a little bit racist to me.
Oh, really? Well, he's not racist at all.
Really?
Really?
Is he a white man? Why aren't you registered to vote?
Well, I wasn't.
And you have something in your teeth right there. What's your name?
Ting Ting.
Ting Ting? Okay. Barack Obama's mother is white?
Barack Obama's mother is a white woman from Kansas.
How did he get that black? No, I'm not voting for Ron Paul.
Party like Barack, party like Barack star.
Hillary Clinton, though, does she remind you of a very...
a former president.
Former president?
Yes, yes.
Oh, party like Barack star.
I was actually going with a more angry lesbian.
Really?
Who's the person who's going to end the Jewish conspiracy?
I don't know. Who do you think? I didn't even know there was a conspiracy.
What's the global Jewish conspiracy?
Well, in 1948, a bunch of Jews got together and said, we're going to rule the goddamn world.
Okay.
And they eventually ended up doing that by taking over Hollywood and all of the meat markets in New York City.
Well, you know, that's an issue I care deeply about. I'm glad that,
Did you touch my shoulder?
I could see how you might
Did
think
you
that.
just touch my shoulder?
Yes.
Do it again.
All right.
I got so much helpful advice today. Thanks to everybody who helped me make my decision. And now, I'm going to go vote.
So Charles, who'd you end up voting for?
Who do you think I voted for, Derek? Mike Huckabee. I really like his plan to fight global warming by waterproofing the White House with gopher wood and tar and inviting 2 of each animal to stay.
Charles James, everybody. Another special woman in our lives is Paris Hilton, who visited the Lampoon last week. And in case you're wondering who her latest boy toy is, check this out.
You guys are so hot. I've had so much fun last night.
And right there, that guy.
I love Boston.
Just look at his face. Does that face not say, yeah, Paris Hilton blew me last night, no big deal? Here, watch it again.
Last night with all you guys, and I look forward to tonight. I love Boston.
Derek, you know what? That's not okay, okay? Paris has cleaned herself up recently, and it's really demeaning to call her promiscuous. In fact, I'll prove it to you. Our own Molly Fitzpatrick actually snuck into the Lampoon the night before the speech and interviewed Paris Hilton. You'll see there was nothing immoral going on. Roll tape.
I can't believe I'm actually interviewing Paris Hilton. Miss Hilton, how do you feel about global warming?
That's hot.
Very astute. For On Harvard Time, I'm Molly Fitzpatrick.
Thanks, Molly, for robbing me of my journalistic credibility.
Well, you pick up the broken pieces of your self-worth. I'm going to talk about another special woman who came to campus. Charlize Theron was the Hasty Pudding's Woman of the Year. Here with us is Nelson Greaves, who had an exclusive interview.
Actually, there were some technical difficulties, but fortunately I typed up a transcript to reenact live in the studio. Now, I can play me, but how will I find someone as self-obsessed as Charlize? Derek! You shall be my Charlize, and I your Nelson. Here's your script and your award. Charlize! legitimate corporation has finally recognized your work as an actor. Talk about the surprise of the year. It must upset you when people think of you only as a sex symbol.
It does.
Can we have sex?
Are you joking? Not if you were the last man on Earth. Do I read the part that's penciled in?
Yes!
Not if you were the last man on Earth would I say no to you.
That's great! Should we just get to it then?
Yes. Ew. Yes. I totally don't feel like I'm being sexually harassed right now. Tony?
That's her bodyguard.
Tony, don't do anything to Nelson. Yeah. Again, don't hit him again. Don't break his arm now. That's the end of the transcript.
Yeah, it was going really well, but we decided it would be better if we took a court-ordered break.
And how'd you break your arm?
Oh, this? No, I got shot.
Nelson Greaves, everybody.
And the last woman on our Valentine's Day list is J.K. Rowling, this year's commencement speaker.
We're limiting ourselves to just one Harry Potter joke a week for the rest of the semester. So here it is for this week in our newest segment, Rock and Rolling.
Many people here at Harvard who haven't read the Harry Potter series were outraged by the speaker choice. This includes Harvey Mansfield, who doesn't read socialist propaganda, Larry Summers, who doesn't read books written by women, and Dean Pilbeam, who hates everything about our generation.
That's our show. Thanks for watching.
Now here's a moment that could happen only at Harvard.
Yes, you are, Charlize.